time, bro. Like, I don't want to rush it, bro, because it's not that serious for you to rush it. This one got Anarchy Farm, which I
Raids
don't
are meant to take time,
like.
and they're
Leviathan, know what to do,
treating
have
it
a
like a
mic.
strike.
Gauntlet Prestige, CP, 100%. COS boss, know what to do, be nice and chill. See, that's what you gotta put. Be nice and chill.
You gotta be like that.
Fuck, flawless, COS, 15 clip. Which makes, how the fuck are you gonna, like, someone have Eat of World's final boss phase checkpoint, please. Oh, they're asking it to somebody else. Okay. Anarchy Farm. Yeah, but if you're doing an Anarchy Farm, how the fuck, that don't make no sense. That means you have to do the rest of the
What?
end of that fucking raid.
Well, yeah, someone's just gonna have a checkpoint freaking save at the whistle name at the final boss.
Yeah,
Then
but
the other people will
this
just
dude
have
only
it.
got 3 empty slots, which makes no sense if he's doing a fucking raid. Unless he's got the other people on his end. Can JMD CP, I don't know, Villa Chiller, I don't do end boss, I don't know what the fuck. Raid any. I can see this shit. Half the time these motherfuckers, they just put random shit up on here. Oh, I gotta change that super out. I got the what you call it? Oh, should I leave that shit there? It is solar. No, you know what? I'm gonna leave that there. Cause no matter what I hit with that solar, it still counts for my solar kills. Fucking shit. So yeah, so how you liking that quest for that rocket launcher? It's long as fuck. The rocket launcher is pretty cool though. I used it for like half a day. I did that shit on all 3 of my characters, and I only used that shit for like half a day. But I did it at the peak when everybody else is fucking like doing that
shit.
yeah, the same shit or something similar to it. So
Rusted. Control. I do miss that hit game I used to play.
oh shit, goddamn, everybody's fucking black and grayed out. What the fuck? Okay. No, I'm going to be an asshole. Come on, come on, come on, run, baby, run, baby, run.
Zone C captured.
Don't do it.
Enemy claims Zone A. You captured Zone B. Zone advantage.
Oh no, they are here. Hold on.
Oh fuck, I got ass raped. God damn, bro, like all 3 of them fucked me up.
Oh shit. Wait, you over here.
That is us.
Hey, you piece
They're
of
all
shit.
they're all by B.
You kill me? You killed him?
It will be glorious, sir.
Zone A captured. Power play. Keep the pressure on.
Oh, heavy. What I have.
Zone C lost.
Oh, he's got the summoner. Oh, Pig Farmer just logged on.
Oh?
Pig Farmer.
I'm on that shit. That was not a good move.
Uh oh, where the fuck are you coming from?
Come on, pick my heavy up.
Get the fuck up out of here, bro. Get the fuck up out of here. Really, with a shotgun? That's how you got your ass beat.
I managed to pick up some of it.
But yeah, we definitely gonna have to. You know what? I'll probably do that later tonight. Is download the fucking tank game again.
Well, you got some money on you.
And he's just walking around with a fucking shotgun.
Not surprising. Just punk ass.
I'm just waiting to see how horribly Stasis destroys Crucible.
Yeah, that actually should be
It is going to
something
ruin
interesting.
it so
What's
horribly.
that?
The new stasis subclasses and abilities.
Oh, that shit is gonna. It's probably gonna break Crucible.
I'm waiting to see just how bad it gets.
You captured Zone
Because
A.
it's
Zone
gonna do something
advantage
to
is yours.
Crucible.
Well, then they'll have to rebuff it or buff it again or triple buff it. Oh, you motherfucker!
Except for the Titan one. Because the Titan
Yeah, the
stasis
wave
is
goes
just
out and then
Fist
he
of
does that
Havoc.
super punch. Yeah,
It's just Fist of Havoc again.
it's okay.
Zone
We'll
B
see.
lost.
How the fuck are you zone, motherfucker?
Got two going. Got two on A.
Copy that.
Zone C captured.
Really?
Zone advantage is yours.
Wow.
He just popped cameras. I'm dead.
Zone A lost.
Staff.
You captured Zone B. You have zone
Ah,
advantage.
bitch. Oh, you mad? I know you mad. Fucked your whole shit up.
What? A freaking chaperone.
What the fuck? God damn, he
What?
snuck up behind me. It's alright, he got that. He got that respect on that, but fuck his shit up. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to probably re-download that shit and probably tweak my tank. This time around, I want a fast fucking tank. Fuck that slow shit that I usually rock with.
Zone A captured.
We got all
That's a
three of these
power play.
shits.
You took them.
Oh no,
Yeah.
no, no, that's it. Reverse.
Zone C lost.
Damn.
Zone B lost.
Fuck this shit up.
Zone C captured. Zone advantage is yours.
Whatever.
5 minutes. Zone A lost.
Fucking bitch. Haha. I took out his shield.
Zone B captured.
There you go.
have
Fuck these
advantage.
motherfuckers up.
You're breaking them.
Shit. Oh.
Just when there was somebody behind us.
They're
Yeah.
all behind you, bro. All behind you.
Zone A captured. Power play. Keep the pressure on.
Fuck that shit. I know these motherfuckers are going to see. That bitch.
Super, arc staff. Not a house on A. I fucking hate how slow warlocks melee. Ugh.
Yeah, I'm finally giving more time to my Warlock. I've been neglecting him.
Nah, my warlocks is the first thing that has me. Fuck that shit.
I was neglecting him in place of my Hunter.
I didn't even touch my Hunter or Titan, really.
I use my Hunter quite a bit. but I very, very rarely go near my Titan.
It's so funny. I use my Titan, my Warlock is my first character. My Titan is my second one, and rounding it out is my Hunter, my third. I rarely fucking touch my Hunter, but my Hunter gets a good majority better shit than my Titan and my Warlock does, and I don't understand
Well,
that
let
at
me
all.
tell you, in 2 days, playing my Hunter, these last 2 days, I've gotten more exotic world drops in 2 days with my Hunter than I've gotten in a year using my Warlock or
That's
Titan.
crazy.
Damn.
Well, you know, it's funny that you
I
said it because I'm
got,
my
I
Warlock, I'm
got,
a Hunter. I got
I
5
got 3
exotics.
exotic drops yesterday.
Wow,
Damn.
that's
3.
crazy.
I don't know if it's just because Bungie has Hunter favorability or what.
Oh, I forgot to kill people with my kinetic. Fuck. Okay, gotta kill the 5 and then I'll switch back. But yep. I was like, wow. What is he doing?
I kill you, kill me, we killed him.
We're gonna kill them together, sir. We'll be glorious. All right, Otter, we're Otters.
He lives and he lives, but if he dies,
Tower
he
social.
dies.
Mix, the logic, the value.
What do I still got left to work on?
Oh, we could download one of those games that we have in our library that allows us to join up.
Or for like PS Plus or something?
Yeah, one of those PS Plus games that
Oh, I have to look around and see what they got.
it ain't like we're gonna fucking keep it. You know, it's just something to get over this little fucking hump that this shit. Leviathan Prestige Art Catalyst Farm. Okay, so GOS Boss Aspire of Stars Prestige Catalyst Run. STOP Final Boss Checkpoint. Know what to do. Eat of Worlds Fresh. Yep.
Oh. Okay.
I already got so many exotics for next season, so it's not even funny.
Control.
Oh, you talking about your postmaster? Same.
Well, and my hunter got 5. My Titan, my Warlock got 2. One on the postmaster, one on her. And my Titan got 1.
My dumbass lost like 1 or 2 from my freaking postmaster. Because my thing kept getting filled up. And it's trying to reconnect me? Are you getting that too?
Yeah, I'm getting. It says Antarate something. ANT. Whatever.
Yeah.
Street Fighter 5 is the free game this month.
What's the free game this month?
Street Fighter 5.
Well, for the PlayStation Plus?
Yeah.
Plus,
Oh, free to play. Yeah, I got that one, and I got the other one. I put it to my library. What the fuck? See,
What is going on here?
Come on, I know we kicked the other team's ass bad. You know, fuck, this is ridiculous.
I'm gonna have to go back to playing Devil May Cry 5 soon. I haven't touched that
dude,
game in a while now.
that's such a good game.
Oh yes, big facts. I have,
I'm so happy it
HD
turned out as good as it did.
Yeah, I got the HD collection of my.
Oh my
PS4.
god.
the
Lost
trilogy
connection to
remaster?
game. Please try again. Maybe
Yeah.
pause.
Devil May
Those
Cry
games
2.
are so
It threw me
good.
out, Storm.
Devil
Well-
May Cry 2, they did too. That game is
Mostly.
so.
That game got done dirty.
Yeah, like that
It's-
game.
it moves so
it
slow.
wasn't done well. Like I
Savage is
tried.
on.
I honestly tried.
That should speak for how much I don't like Devil May Cry 2.
Take us in,
Oh
Storm.
no, I completely understand. Like I have the reboot DMC Devil May Cry. I played the shit out of that
Like,
game.
I thought like the reboot's story was atrocious, but the combat was really, really good.
Oh yeah, most
So-
definitely.
So I was willing to look past the story. And it's like, at first, when it first came out, I thought it was an awful game. And going back and replaying it not long ago, it's not as bad as everyone
It should
kept
be
saying
compared
it
to
was.
the original series of the games, in my personal opinion.
It's just, when you treat the game like what it is, it's really not that bad, because
Honestly.
it uses the series name, but instead of trying to be another DMC game, it tries to be its own thing. And I can appreciate that. You gotta recognize it for that, for being a reboot, trying to bring in new fans, since
The combat system seems a lot more simplified as well for like newer
yeah,
players to the
and
franchise
you don't
compared
have
to the
to
original.
flip through menus to switch weapons. You can just switch everything on the fly.
Now, how are you
There's
doing Guardian of Salvation willing to cheat first and second encounter, but you're not ready to? So that means you're gonna use them for the first, second encounter and then kick them out? What the fuck? Motherfuckers don't make no sense, bro. None.
But I'm glad Devil May Cry came back. There was a massive time gap between 4 and 5.
I think they ended up rechanging the timeline, cause what? Now it's, let me think again. It's 3. Well, technically there's the manga for 3, because those events.
Not much.
None. BSing around, trying to not succumb to boredom.
Yeah.
We can do that after this Crucible match. Got him.
Yeah, sounds good to me. Yeah, sounds good. Sounds good. Yeah. Yeah. Don't forget mine's a Storm plate, okay? Because we're company. You don't want to never forget the company's plate.
I'm eating pizza right now, so I'm good.
I'll take his plate.
Bro, you got a pizza?
I ain't gonna waste it. Oh, see, Storm, you done fucked up, bro. I'm taking your plate. You done fucked up now. Alright. Yep.
Alright.
I gotta ask, since you like Devil May Cry, you into Resident Evil?
Fuck yeah. I like Resident Evil. I played
Resident
one Devil
Evil?
May
I've
Cry.
actually never played any of the Resident Evil games. I've
Oh,
seen
hell no.
The new
but
ones
I've never played a Resident Evil game.
They're all mostly really, really good. My opinion has stayed the same since, God, whenever it came out, though. I hate Resident Evil 6 with like a burning passion.
Look, the best
I've actually heard that from a couple of
best
people.
Resident Evil game is Nemesis for PlayStation 3. Best Resident, and that's the only reason why I'm saying that is because the puzzles that they had you do there, you had to fucking think. To take one part of the puzzle, go to the other. Yeah.
I'd say it's the most well done, but it's not my personal favorite.
Which one you like?
My personal favorite is the original RE2.
Oh, the original. Yes, yes. The original was good. Yes.
Although
I played one, two,
new
director's
one is
cut.
very, very good.
I don't like none of the new ones. They look so fucking cheesed out. Yeah.
Like, the remake for 2 is good. The remake for 3 is not worth $60. It should have been like a $20 DLC, because you can beat the whole thing in like 4 hours.
Me and Storm was just saying that, like, there's you know, don't get us wrong. You know, there's good games out there, but there's not any of those games that makes you want to spend $65 every other fucking month. You know.
It is very rare nowadays to come across a game that you really are willing to spend $60 on.
The battle is still close.
Yep.
Like what, Avengers? I'm not spending $60 on that. Maybe when it's 30.
Oh, you talking about the one that just came out, the Avenger game that just came out?
Yeah, that came out like
Yeah.
14 something hours ago.
Uh-huh.
Zone C captured. You
Yeah,
have
nah,
That's
it's
not.
okay.
I'm not spending $60 on that.
Nah, hell no. Look,
Like,
I'm a
even
family
if
man,
I had
bro.
the 60.
Zone A lost.
I'm a family. Marv would be like, nah. The only reason why I've been playing this game so long is because I can buy the passes and it'll save me well over $200 plus. So
Zone B captured.
I just that game, I don't want to spend $60 on.
no, it's okay.
And it's like,
It's been so many years since I last paid full price for. I'm not even gonna say $60 for a game. The very last game, whatever I shit off like that. But
Zone C lost.
Naruto,
dude, the
last game I remember.
I went years without paying full price for a game. The first game I paid full price for in like 4 or 5 years was Ghost of Tsushima.
Lost the lead.
Because that game is brilliant. I love it so much. But yeah, I don't really. I mean,
PlayStation Store, and it's like really dumb shit. Like even Devil May Cry 5 had a deal going on in like February.
oh, when it was, yeah,
Deluxe, yeah, the digital deluxe edition was like $25 compared to I think it's like 80 or something.
it's normally 80.
Zone B captured. Zone
Well, are you
A
excited for the PS5 special edition that's going to have playable Virgil?
What's playable, Virgil?
You're in the lead.
What's playable, Virgil?
He's one of the, yeah, and he's going to be playable in the special edition of 5. Which I'm hoping they, since I have the normal, I'm hoping they just do like a $20 upgrade for it, like a DLC.
Look, there's
I
only
don't want
two
to have to
games.
go spend another $100
There's
just to
two
play
games I'm
Virgil.
looking forward to for PlayStation 5. I already told Storm. God Force 1 and SOCOM is coming back. So
SOCOM's coming back.
SOCOM is coming back for the PlayStation 5. SOCOM US Navy
I
SEALs,
did-
baby.
I didn't know that.
That's one of the first 5 games. One of the first top 5 games they said that's gonna be out there. I was like, let's go.
Oh, I can do
So
that.
you know, once SOCOM comes back, I already told Storm. You're a fucking rat, bro. Oh, motherfucker. Oh shit.
I
Yeah,
get
SOCOM was
weird-
my shit, bro. I had every SOCOM game ever. I started off with 2, went to 3, from 3 went to 1, from 1 went to all the PSPs, then the PS. Yo, I had all of them, bro. I had all the SOCOM, bro.
They have the lead.
I don't know. Yeah, like I get excited about new games coming out because games have been a part of my life since I was like really little. But I very rarely go and get a game the day it comes
Zone
out.
C captured. You have zone
Let me
advantage.
tell you something. My wife
Like,
that I'm with brought me
I-
my first system, and then I wind up buying my second system. So
I make
Oh.
some exceptions for stuff I'm really excited about.
Zone
but-
A lost.
Like if it's something I absolutely have to have at launch, then I'll go. But
I
I
had to
don't-
have Destiny on
I
launch.
usually wait a few months.
Shit, I had Destiny on launch. I had Destiny 2 on launch.
Yeah, I had both Destinies when they first came out. I got Dying Light at launch.
No, I went to 12 o'clock at fucking GameStop to get the original Destiny. I was out there fucking 12 o'clock at night playing this shit until like 4 o'clock in the morning. Went to work, came back, and and grinded it out again.
Like that one was fun to be there at day one, even if it wasn't in its best state. It was still fun to be a part of. What else have I got out of day one? I got the first Last of Us at launch. Although I didn't buy that one. That one I got for my birthday. But it was on launch day. And I am not buying the second one.
3 minutes left. Zone B captured. You have zone.
Oh, I watched playthroughs because I saw the reviews when they started coming out and was like, oh, this is concerning. And so I went and watched a few playthroughs and oh, it's so bad.
What was that, Last of Us 2?
Yeah,
I heard that shit was good.
I don't know. No. I don't know what went on over there at Naughty Dog that told them making a game about the end of the world a political hit piece was a good idea. But it's an absolute disaster.
Yo, Starman had a seven kill count. Oh man, with Polaris lands.
What else did I got weaved out, got a Sword Art game at launch today. Sword Art is a weird one, because
Sword Art Online?
yeah, having
Yeah,
read
my brother's
it, my
playing that
opinion
shit.
on the show is very skewed.
Well, for
Because
are you talking about the anime? The anime was good. The first one, I don't know about the second
In comparison
one.
to the books, here's how I feel about it. The show, just in general. The very first story arc in Eingrad is really good. Personally, I didn't like the fairy one. Or the one with all the guns and stuff.
Right. That's the second
didn't
one. Yeah,
really
I haven't got into that one
Yeah.
yet. The
I
first
didn't
one with the
really like-
swords and the story was good.
Yeah. And then Mother's Rosario, which is the second half of season 2, is
1 minute.
it's really good too. I thought Yuki was awesome. And then Alicization is my absolute favorite story arc out of all of them. Alicization is really good, and it's 2 seasons, so it gets like development and stuff.
Well, the only one I saw was the first season. Was the I guess is the original, the Sword Art Online. Anything after that I
Yeah.
didn't see. So the other ones I have to take your word for it unless they come out with the anime, because I'm very doubtful that I got a fucking comic book next door to me and I'm gonna start reading those shits.
Because the Alicization anime is almost over. There's 3 more episodes.
You're beaten.
Yeah, there's 3 more episodes, and then it's over. That 3 more episodes of War of Underworld, and then that'll be it for the Alicization. 24 episodes. 21. I guess it's 4 because 21 comes out tomorrow. And the last episode, if they didn't change it at the last minute, is going to be an hour long. They put like their full effort into this season, and it shows, and that makes me very happy. And Reki Kawahara, the dude who like writes the books and stuff, he started another story arc a few months ago, but honestly, with how Alicization goes, I hope they don't do an anime out of it.
What, another story arc?
Yeah, After War for Underworld. It's only gotten 1 book so far, so it's not a long, well-developed story arc yet, but I kind of hope they just use Alicization as the ending, because it could have been the ending for the books, but nah, he had to go and write another story arc. Although
We're going to Sorrow's Harbor Storm?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna change my layout then.
y'all like Attack on Titan?
Oh, my brother, no, I haven't seen any of that.
That's reading the manga. I know that's like
Dude.
damn near just about. Oh, they're really dragging it out though. I haven't read the manga in a minute now.
I
Palace
mean,
Prestige Checkpoint know what to do.
like if he wanted to, the way he's doing chapters now is he's still doing monthly, but the chapters are shorter, so they can drag it out as long as possible. Yeah, the chapters are way shorter than they used to be.
Hey, you guys got the puzzle already done for Divinity? Because this guy says Divinity boss go backtrack for puzzle. So he's gonna backtrack for the puzzle.
No, I haven't. Dude, Attack on Titan's really good now, though. Despite the short chapters, I'll give it that. But you were reading it?
Yeah, a while ago.
How up to date did you get?
Let's see. I know Aaron has control. I found it out. That's the last days. And he gave like a Titan force. Shut up at the moment.
Oh, so you got to the part with the Warhammer Titan?
Yeah, the I think Levi. I think they did him the steel piece still alive after the sequel.
Oh, when he got nuked. So you know Aaron's going on like a psycho.
Yeah, he's like lost his shit now.
Honestly though, part of me hopes he wins just to see what happens. You know, and to have anime and manga where the bad guy wins, because he's technically the bad guy now. I don't know, I just think that'd be really interesting to see. Especially with it being adapted and stuff. Because Season 4 starts next month.
Oh, that starts next month.
Next month. But it was done by a different animation studio. It was done by Studio Mappa, who did Dororo, if you saw that.
I haven't seen that actually.
But Studio Mappa did it because Wit Studio, who did the first 3 seasons, wanted to do focus their work on Great Pretender, which is actually really good if you ever have the time to watch it on Netflix. But they wanted to focus on that, so Mappa took over for Attack on Titan. But I mean, it looks good. Mappa's not like a bad studio. They just sort of get shafted when they have to do adaptations of bad stories. They're not like Studio Pierrot, where any show they're given they butcher, like Tokyo Ghoul and Black Clover. The manga for Black Clover is actually really good. Just the studio that does the show is so they do this with every show they make. They put no effort into it. Cause that's what they did to Tokyo Ghoul. An amazing story that got butchered by the fact you haven't read it, have you? Because with Tokyo Ghoul the sequel story, for the anime, they cut out half the story. So that entire, well, not half, a third, but that entire middle section between just the introduction and the dragon is gone. So nothing makes any sense. And Season 2 doesn't even follow the source at all. They went and did their own thing with Season 2. Which hurts Season 3.
Storm, you sound
Because,
far
like,
away, bro.
How about now?
Still sound far away. So you got your mic
like
away
the
from your mouth?
ones... I think it sounds the same as always.
Yeah, my end, he sounds far
I
away.
can
What the
still
fuck?
hear clearly and everything. I don't know. I watch a lot of anime, if you can't tell. I'm gonna be honest, I have a hard time with that one. Yeah, I don't know what it is, that one's hard for me to get into. Same thing with Fire Force. I can't really get all that into Fire Force. Which is weird, because I was really into Soul Eater, and it's done by the same guy. I don't know. Yeah, it was... I don't know if it was... I think it was written and illustrated by the dudes who did Soul Eater. Although part of me feels like they had an illustrator switch. I don't know. But it's just, it's weird. I want to get into it. I really do. But I just can't do it. That one's hard for me for some reason. I did for quite a bit and sort of just dropped off. I'm gonna be honest, I gave up on One Piece. I gave up. I got to like episode 400 and I'm like, I can't do this anymore. It's just the same thing over and over again. I can't.
He's like, it's like Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, but even though Dragon Ball Z is a little repetitive too, that one still finds ways to be entertaining. And then there was the Broly movie that made everything okay.
Now, the Broly movie was the one where he put him on the planet, right? He took him back to that planet and told him, like, if you need somebody to fight, you can call on me. I'll be your sparring partner.
Right? Dragon
Come in.
Ball Super Broly.
What? What's up, babe?
Have you heard of Assassination Classroom?
Yes. Dude, that show doesn't get the appreciation it needs. Because it's actually really good. I really... Dude, I cried when he dies. I cried like a little baby.
Storm, give me a minute. I gotta go outside and pick up dinner. I'm gonna back myself out to orbit. Don't worry, I still want to still do that.
I don't know, there's this one anime I really like. It's really short, but like nobody knows what it is. And it always frustrates me.
Better niche anime I've watched a while ago. More Zero and also Angel of Death.
Angels of Death is really good too. Have you played... Because you know Angels of Death is an adaptation of a game, right?
Oh no, I actually had no idea about that.
It's an adaptation of the game, and the game's nice. I like it.
You heard of Danganronpa?
Danganronpa, yes.
Yeah, I know that's an adaptation
I
from the game as
haven't...
well.
I'm gonna admit something. I haven't seen the show, but I've played all the games. I just never got around to the show for some reason. I watched like the first 2 or 3 episodes of the show. You wouldn't happen to know what Black Rock Shooter is, would you?
That one I'm not familiar with.
Oh, it's like nobody knows what it is, but it's really cool. It's not that long either. It's a super short show.
12 episodes.
No, it's only 8.
Oh wow.
It's
That's a
it's
first for me.
super short, which is why because it's so short, the show didn't really have a very big budget, so it couldn't be very long. So its length, the story's not as good as it could be if it was longer. But like the fights in Black Rock Shooter are really cool, so like it's all okay in the end.
Otto, can you hear me? Yeah, Gato, funny enough, as soon as you get back, Gato literally just left out about a couple minutes ago. He had to go pick up dinner. I'm just alone right now doing Lost Hearts of Sorrow.
Not nearly as bad as
Have you heard of Chivalry of a Failed Knight?
I've heard of it. I haven't seen it though.
You should definitely give it a watch. Unfortunately, it's only 1 season, so we'd have to pick it up in manga. But I really enjoyed it though, quite a bit.
Have you seen Grand Blue Fantasy?
Grand Blue Fantasy. That sounds vaguely familiar, but no, I haven't.
Oh, cause that's a good one too. God, what is it? I've been on a roll with the new stuff coming out right now though. Like Millionaire Detective, that one's really good. Naduzaki-chan. Me and the boys hate Uzaki-chan.
Have you ever heard of Toriko?
Dude, I want them to bring Toriko back.
Man, I just finished freaking watching all the episodes. Then I found out it's not the end of this freaking series.
No, I mean, there's hope. They're bringing back Bleach.
Oh yeah, that I don't think anyone ever saw that.
They're
one.
bringing back Bleach, main Bleach, and its spin-off.
The spin-off as
Yeah,
well.
there's a spin-off too. Yeah. So they're bringing both of them.
Alright, I'm gonna jump off. I am so cooking. Will you
Okay.
guys, one of you guys message me?
Yep, gotcha.
I'm gonna friend you right now.
Oh, I was about to say that. I don't think I had friend sent you a request last time.
Alright, I'll be back on in a little.
Okay.
What's another one? What about?
Devil May Cry 5 definitely threw me for a loop though, because I saw freaking some of the leaks before the game officially came out.
I didn't see anything until being right there at E3, and then the trailer started playing.
Oh, you went to E3, that's
I was there for that one. One of the happiest days, dude. Cause that was a game, I was into those games when I was really little. Cause I was lucky to grow up with one of those dads who was like, yeah, you can play grown-up games. So I got to play those when I was really little, and that gap between 4 and 5 was so long. I was so patient that seeing that, yeah, 11 from DMC 4's release to DMC 5's release. It was 2008, man. And that was the closest we got. But at least Devil May Cry came back. It's not like Metal Gear, which just fell apart and never recovered. Which that one upsets me, because I really like the older Metal Gear stuff.
I was so freaking bewildered by that. This freaking sword got destroyed. I'm like, there's no way. There's actually no way.
It was really weird seeing Dante get his ass handed to him so easily.
Yeah, there's like this guy has
Holy
defeated
shit.
freaking demon gods and shit like that.
And now he's just getting swatted around. That was... And, like, the prologue mission is Nero running around with one arm. I'm like, man's is impressive for being able to do that with a single arm.
That was such an insane power guy.
And then, like...
All because Virgil decided to just get rid of his human side. I'm like, he gained that much power just from doing that one little simple thing?
Like, you can kind of piece it together the second you meet him. So, like, I knew V was Virgil to begin with, but still, seeing them, Fuse and Virgil come back from the dead was really cool. Yeah. Even though, like, they imply very, very early that V is Virgil. It was still nice to see. Trish and Lady didn't really do anything in that. Nero gets a devil trigger.
I was actually quite surprised by that.
I didn't know if he was gonna get one or not. But at least the big fan theory.
Devil May Cry 4, where, well, I consider that devil trigger there. It's kind of like a pseudo. Obviously, it's more like he's using the Yamato.
It's sort of like a it's sort of like a JoJo stand where it's just the early stage, and then he finally.
Now he has his own actual full.
Now he hit the stage where he finally managed to unlock the full thing, and grow his arm back.
I wonder just how powerful he is now compared to Dante and Virgil, because those two were definitely going for a killing blow towards each other, and he just stopped them. Oh shit!
I mean, he hands Dante's ass to him in Devil May Cry 4.
Even though he freaking let him, Dante was really just toying around.
Yeah, and then what, we wipe Virgil in 5. I wouldn't go as far to say he's stronger than either of them, because we haven't really seen that, but he's at least approaching the same caliber.
Yeah, I mean, they left him in charge of protecting the Earth. Well, in case they do decide to continue the story from there, obviously.
Well, I mean, the guy who voices Virgil did like a conference and essentially.
Not to look at that. Said the sounds of smartest stock is oversold. I don't really know where they will freaking go from there. Plot-wise, whatever.
The only thing they can really do now that Dante and Virgil are done with, and Nero has sort of had his micro arc at the same time. They either Lady and Trish.
Obviously needs some type of antagonist and threat, but it's like you really think about the context of the other games.
It's always been Virgil.
Yeah, in some capacity, it always involves something involved with their family. Devil May Cry 1, okay, gotta beat Mundus. Devil May Cry 3,
Gotta beat Virgil.
mess shit up. Gotta Devil May Cry 4, Evil Coat has my father's sword, and this guy who is definitely my supposedly dead brother's son, even though I'm not gonna tell him that.
Been running around with my brother's sword. So there's only two things they can really do: is Nero has a kid and he plays them, or a Lady and Trish centered game.
I've been curious about Mundus returning though. At the end of Devil May Cry 1, he said he would return. Well, even though I don't really know how true that is, given how long ago that game was made. But no,
I mean,
obviously there's got to be something to actually challenge and pressure.
I mean, it's possible.
Nero.
I mean, we thought Virgil was permadead
Yeah,
for a little
everybody
bit,
did. I did too.
and then he came back in full power.
Oh, he survived all those years ago, but he's kind of...
He's on the cusp of perma dying.
Shit. A long ass time. We'll probably never get the answer to it, but I'm genuinely curious. What the hell was he doing all that freaking time?
How did he stay alive that long? How the hell did he stay alive for almost 30 years?
I'd say it's roughly around, what, late 20s, I believe? Devil May Cry 1? Or I believe they said his age is like approaching 40, so for 5, I would give him like...
They're in their like
late 40s?
late 40s, early 50s. Virgil, I'd say, is probably early 50 because he's older than Dante.
Too much given
Not-
their twins, but yeah,
yeah,
that should be
not
a bare minimum.
By a
40s.
whole lot, but because I think they said what Nero's in his mid 20s and 5.
He should be about 20, I think he's like around 22, 23 and 5 now.
Because he was what 17 and he was 17 and 4.
5-year gap, I believe. 5 and 4.
So he'd be 22 because he was 17 and 4.
I thought he was 18. I guess not. Well, either or, it's more.
Or was it Dante who was 17 and 3?
I'm pretty sure I was so certain they were at least around 18 or ish by the events of Devil May Cry 3, both Virgil and Dante. At least.
I don't know, I'm confused. It's confusing trying to figure that out now because they've moved the timeline around. Because there was a point where 2 used to come before 4, and then it came after 4. It's like,
So originally 2 was at the very, very end of the timeline.
it was supposed to be like the end. But like, now I don't know. Although Devil May Cry, I'll give them bonus points for not being nearly as confusing as Resident Evil timeline.
Really? That's confusing?
Resident Evil's timeline, if you take into account 4 and 5, is an absolute mess.
Happened in 4 and 5, like time travel shenanigans, or like...
No, but like 4 is the last true Resident Evil game. 4 was originally supposed to be like the end. But then they went and did 5 and 6, and somehow Wesker is still kicking around, and now everyone's like 50 or something, but they don't look like they're 50. And now Chris Redfield is like obsessed with continuing the Redfield bloodline, so he's like, Leon, rail my sister. Continue the bloodline. And apparently he's gonna be like that in the new Resident Evil 8 too. Although apparently 7 is like before the first game, I think, so I don't know what the deal is anymore. Because like 7 is supposed to be set before the first game, but they said before it came out 7 was going to be its own thing, so who knows?
Are you familiar with the Darksiders series of games?
Sort of. I played the first one in a very brief parts of the second one.
Yeah, the timeline, it's a little somewhat confusing. It's basically, you know, in the first one, War, like, gets imprisoned for that supposed crime he committed, even though he really didn't.
He didn't do it? Yeah.
Basically, the timeline, so during that, like, 100, okay, there's a prologue of the game. Then when he's imprisoned for those, 100 years, I believe it said, the events of Darksiders 2 and 3 take place during that time, and, well, Darksiders 4, whenever that game becomes a thing. Because obviously, the end of Darksiders has, you know, all the horsemen coming together for the apocalypse.
Dude, you know what games have a mess of a timeline?
Don't say Legend of Zelda. Please
No.
don't say Legend of Zelda.
That's not what I was gonna say. Metal Gear Solid.
Really?
Those timelines are an absolute mess.
I never really got into the Metal Gear shit. I think I watched the video like a while back on the timeline. The only game I really ever played was Metal Gear Rise and Revengeance, and even still, I still have trouble like understanding the plot of that game.
That's another thing Metal Gear has, is most of the games make no sense. And I mean, that's kind of a Kojima just thing in general, because Death Stranding, as I adore that game too, makes absolutely no sense at all. And you have no idea what's going on the entire time. And like, that's just kind of a Kojima thing. But Metal Gear's timeline and plots are so confusing, I had to look up what happened. I had to look into it. Because it's so confusing. Because apparently, like, Metal Gear 5 is supposed to be like directly after Metal Gear 1, but it can't be, because that would imply that 5 and 2 are happening at the same time. Meaning there's three versions of Snake existing at the same time. Which then means somewhere, meaning between 4 and 5, there's like a 40-year time gap, or else it wouldn't make sense for original Big Boss to be old. But at that point,
Snake is supposed to be a clone of Big Boss. I think he had another one as well. I don't exactly remember.
and then at that point, that would have to imply that somehow Liquid Snake is alive during 5.
Yeah, that was the other one I was thinking of.
Which wouldn't make sense, because as far as I recall, he doesn't even come into being until Metal Gear 3.
Yeah, Snake Eater, right?
Yeah, which is in terms of like historical timeline before Metal Gear 5. But it can't be, because Eli, who is Liquid Snake, is a child during Metal Gear Solid 5. which is set in the 80s, when Metal Gear 3 is set in the 70s. It makes no sense at all. It bothers me so badly.